Welcome to the Daily Breadcrumb, a quick Bible lesson that seeks to find the humor in most things and God in all things. I'm Greg Allen. Today's lesson is a request from my sister, Robin, who's like, how about a little girl power up in this biz? Let's hear about Deborah. Okay, sis, you got it. So Israel was doing that thing again, being terrible at following God, and God was like, okay, time for a big time out. Enter King Jabin, a big bad guy with a commander named Sisera who had 900 iron chariots. That's the equivalent of like 3,000 ill-tempered sharks with laser beams on their heads. Israel was terrified. But hold on, Israel. God had a surprise hero. Not a warrior, not a king, in fact, not a dude at all. Cue Deborah, prophetess, judge, queen of multitasking, and possibly the only person in Israel actually reading the directions God gave to them. She calls up Barak, the general, and says, hi, yes, God says you need to beat Sisera, you'll win, you're welcome. And Barak, mighty warrior, tough guy, military leader, says, will you come with me and hold my widow hand? Okay. Deborah's like, sure, cupcake, I'll come, but just so you know, God's given this win to a woman now because you're acting like a human wet nap. So the battle happens, Barak charges, Sisera panics, abandons his armored tank, and runs for his life like he just saw a spider. Eee! He ends up at the tent of Jael, a peaceful housewife with a side hustle in lethal hospitality. She's like, come in, rest your feet, here's some milk. Don't mind that random tent peg in the corner. Sisera's like, wow, what a kind stranger. I will now nap peacefully like a bearded baby. And then Jael's like, yeah, so I'm gonna murder you now. Night, night, reet, reet, reet. Tent peg through the head while he slept. Barak finally shows up late, out of breath like he forgot cardio day, and Jael's like, yo, looking for this guy? He's a little nailed down at the moment. Nailed down. It's always the quiet ones. Moral of the story is this. Never send a man to do a woman's job. Am I right, ladies? Also, if a woman offers you a nice glass of milk in the middle of a war zone, ask her what she's got behind her back. Full disclosure, it's a tent peg. That's the Daily Breadcrumb. I'm Greg Allen. If you've got a favorite Bible story that you want breadcrumbed, let me know in the comments below. See you mañana.